A very good evening. You're watching Big Bang with me, Shruti. After a year-long struggle, the day has finally come when second PU students and their parents can breathe a sigh of relief. The common entrance test in Karnataka has come to an end. Here's a report.
About 1,40,000 students from across 314 centres spread through 29 districts of Karnataka are done with their CET exams. In Bengaluru alone, 70 examination centres saw aspiring engineers and doctors writing one of the most crucial exams of their lives. After the biology and mathematics exams were held yesterday, today the students were faced with the challenge of the physics and chemistry papers. We caught up with a few students and here's what they had to say.
Yeah, CET was fine, and I had prepared consistently, diligently for these 2 years during my first PU and second PU. CET was today. Chemistry was a really tough paper, so I don't know how it goes. I think all of the other guys felt it tough as well. Yesterday was biology and maths, which biology was, went well. Physics too was easy today. I hope to get a good rank and do engineering.
Well, my CET preparation started when I was in 8th standard itself. It was not actually CET, it was for JEE. And then since 10th standard, I have been preparing continuously for it, and it was my main aim. And it went well this time. Physics and maths was easy and it went good. But chemistry didn't go that well. It was quite tough, and I felt I could have done better with little more efforts.
Tests in Kannada for Gadinada Kannadigas will be held tomorrow. The key answers of CET will be uploaded on the KEA website on 8th of May. And the results will be announced on the 27th of May, and the counselling sessions will start from the first week of June. For many, CET is their lone hope for a secure future. It has almost become a tradition for parents and youngsters who believe their hopes of a good future rest on their CET rankings.
I have two aims, that is, either I have to be an engineer or I have to do BSc in mathematics. So if I get the best seat in engineering, I would be opting for engineering. If not, I'll be taking BSc mathematics. If I'm getting a better pay in abroad, I probably prefer going abroad, working well and getting back to India. I believe money is one of the most important part and parcel of our life. So having that, I feel I can serve my country coming back over here again.
Overall, it's a big relief for all those students who burnt midnight oil to make sure they'll make it through these exams with flying colors, and also all the tense parents out there. So at least till the results are out, chill Madi boss. Deepak Bopana for News9, Bengaluru.
About 1.5 lakh students appeared for CET this year, but one among them was distinctly different from others. Take a look as to why.
Hemant Kumar suffers from a severe deformity. An electric shock at the age of 4 burnt his hands, but his mother did not lose heart and trained her son to write with his legs. Hemant has now perfected writing with his lower limbs. Today, Hemant appeared for the CET exams in SJR Education Society in Rajaji Nagar. The second PU student from HKS Pre-University College in Sadashiv Nagar stunned CET officials and other students in the room. The PU board provides additional time for physically challenged students and also permits them to use a person to write the answers on their behalf. Hemant did not opt for either of these.
ಇಲ್ಲ 99 ಕರೆಂಟ್ ಶಾಕಿಂದ ಎರಡು ಕೈ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅಮ್ಮ ಒಂದು ವರ್ಷ ಟೈಮ್ ತೊಗೊಂಡು ಕಾಲಲ್ಲಿ ಬರೆಯೋದು ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟೀಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಸಿದ್ದು. ಫಸ್ಟಿಂದನೂ ಕಾಲಿಂದನೇ ಬರೀತಿರೋದು, ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡರ್ಡಿಂದನೂ. ಇವಾಗ CETನೂ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿದೆ. ಮ್ಯಾಥ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಟಫ್ ಇದ್ದಷ್ಟೇ, ಇನ್ನು ಮಿಕ್ಕಿದೆಲ್ಲ ಈಸಿ ಇದೆ ಪೇಪರ್. ಸಾಫ್ಟ್ವೇರ್ ಇಂಜಿನಿಯರಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ. ಡ್ರಾಯಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನಲ್ಲಿ HP ಕಂಪ್ನಿಯವರು ಗಿಫ್ಟಾಗಿ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು. ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಭ್ಯಾಸ ಇದೆ.
Students have to register their thumb impression on OMR sheets. Hemant was allowed to give his toe impression. The principal of SGR College and CET officials were in awe of his perseverance and dedication.
Really, we were all surprised. All the examination crew were surprised that, and we were wondering for his confidence that how he has taken up science. To take up science, really it is great. And we asked him, even practicals also he did using his legs. And I gave a call to PU board, and the director was very keen on him, and actually he visited the college during the afternoon session, and he was very much interested about him, and he asked his boy's name, and he took his register number also.
Hemant's aim is to secure a good ranking in CET, secure an engineering seat and become a software engineer. Given his perseverance thus far, his goals are sure not far away. Amrita Patil, News 9, Bengaluru.
And well, a family vacation turned into a dark tragedy which left a popular holiday destination outside Bengaluru completely vandalized.
These are the shocking visuals from Tulips Resort on the outskirts of Bengaluru. A large group of angry protesters resorted to breaking the glass windows, showpieces and vandalize the restaurant, while a family wailed next to the body of a young child. This is how dozens of angry people protested against the alleged negligence of the authorities. Bhaskar Jagdev arrived at Tulips Resort for a holiday with his wife and 2 kids along with a few family friends. But when his 10-year-old son Suryakant stepped into a pool at the resort, he never came back alive.
Entrance swimming ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರೆ ನಾವು ಮಕ್ಕಳದಲ್ಲಿ ಆಟ ಆಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಸಡನ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಅವನು ಏನಾಯ್ತು ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟ ಬಿದ್ದೋಗಿದೆ 10 ನಿಮಿಷ ನೋಡ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಗುಂಪು ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ರು ಮಗು ಇತ್ತು ಮಗು ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇ ತೀರೋಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ಎತ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋದ್ರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಹೋದ್ರು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹೋಗಿದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಮಗು ಏನಾಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದೆ ಬೇರೆ ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಟ್ರೈ ಮಾಡಿ ಅಂತಾರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಡೋಗೋವರೆಗೂ ಮಗು ಪ್ರಾಣ ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿತ್ತು ಡಾಕ್ಟರ್ ಯಾರು ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಆಗಿ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಗು ಬೆಳಗ್ಗೆ ಒಂದು 12:30 ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಇದಾಗಿದ್ದು ಇದು ಟೂಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಬಂದು ಕಾರಲ್ಲಿ ತೊಗೊಂಬಂದು ಬಿಟ್ಟು 5 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬರ್ತೀನಿ ಅಂತ ಹೋಗಿದ್ದು ಅಡ್ರೆಸ್ಸೇ ಇಲ್ಲ ನನಗೂ ಇವ್ರ ವೈಫ್ಗೆ ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಮಗು ಬಿಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಓಡೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ.
The protesters have blamed the resort of negligence for the death of 10-year-old Suryakant. They allege that the authorities of Tulips Resort took off as soon as news of Suryakant's death came to light. They did not shy away from showing their anger and had loud arguments with the employees, demanding to speak to the owners. The family was waiting with the child's body at the gate for over 2 hours, only to be ignored. The angry protesters have also gone ahead and accused the resort of letting illegal activities within the 4 walls go unnoticed.
ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ಈ ತರ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗು ನೆನ್ನೆ ಸತ್ತೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ನಾವು ಯಾರ ಹತ್ರ ಡಿಮಾಂಡ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಏನೊಂದು ಡಿಸಿಷನ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಕೇಳಕ್ಕೆ ಬಂದಾಗ ಒಳಗಡೆ ನೋಡಿದರೆ ಹುಡುಗಳೆಲ್ಲ ರೂಮ್ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಸೇರ್ಕೊಂಡ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನನ್ನ ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಅದಕ್ಕೋಸ್ಕರ ದುಡ್ಡು ಕಿಟ್ಕೊಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ತಿರ್ಗಾ ನೋಡಿದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗು ಸತ್ತೋಯ್ತು ಅದ್ರಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಒಬ್ರು ಒಂದು ಸ್ಟಾಫ್ನ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಮಗೆ ಸೇವ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಏನೊಂದು ವ್ಯವಸ್ಥೆ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ನಮ್ಮ ಮಗುಗೋಸ್ಕರ ಒಂದು ಮಾತಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಯಾವನು ಒಬ್ನು ಬರ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಾವು 1 ಅವರ್ 2 ಅವರ್ ಆಯ್ತು ಇದು ಬಂದು ಕಾದು ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾರನ್ನ ಒಬ್ರು ಕಾಣ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
The family is demanding compensation for 10-year-old Suryakant's death, but the authorities have failed to respond. The Banarkatta jurisdictional police who arrived at the scene have registered a complaint against the vandalizing mob. They will also be looking into the allegations of illegal activities made against Tulips Resort. Manjunathan, News 9, Anekal.
The rain gods brought in some good news for Bengalurians. They made an unexpected stop in our city as parts of the city received sudden showers this evening. Areas including Shanti Nagar, Richmond Town, MG Road and Corporation Circle witnessed sudden unexpected showers multiple times till late evening. Strong winds were also witnessed in Hebbal, Sanjay Nagar and Yelahanka. It is said to have showered in other parts of Karnataka as well.
The month of May has just begun and the gods have brought a beautiful surprise for all us Bengalurians who had a hot April. Just look at the weather. It's so beautiful, so pleasant, and the smell of soil, the smell of mud due to the rain is just beautiful. They offered me an umbrella, but I chose not to use it because standing under this amazing pleasant weather really now feels like this is pensioners' paradise. This is Bangalore at its best. The best weather that I have felt, that I have noticed in the last probably 1 month, 1.5 months. You can even see people playing cricket there. Though it's raining, they don't want to stop because they're so tired of the hot, scorching sun beating down on them. This is just amazing. The weather is so beautiful. So for all of you who are still at home watching, I think you should come out, enjoy the rain. With camera person Raghu, this is Deepak Bopana for News 9.
Well, it has been 5 years since the death of the prominent Kannada actor Vishnuvardhan, but the government is still in the process of allotting a plot for his memorial. Every time the government decides on a plot, it hits a roadblock. This time around, it is the Forest Department which is causing an imminent to this project. Take a look.
The construction of a memorial for Sandalwood blockbuster star Vishnuvardhan has been facing a hitch ever since his death. The government had allotted a 2-acre plot in Mailasandra village last year during the month of January. But the villagers protested this development and pressurized the government into returning the land. This time around, it is the Forest Department which is creating hurdles for the project. The land allotted for the memorial falls under the buffer zone of the Forest Department, and according to the rules, construction of any sort is banned here. The Forest Department has written a letter to the District Commissioner of Bengaluru opposing the construction of the dream project.
correspondence official correspondence adu ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ ಯಾವ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇದೆ ಅಂತ ನಾನು ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಬೈ ಸ್ಟೇಜ್ ಹೇಳಕ ಆಗಲ್ಲ.
Deputy Commissioner B.C. Ramesh has already received the complaint from the Forest Department and he holds a different opinion on the issue.
No, earlier we had sanctioned 2 acres of land to Vishnuvardhan Smarak. Then it was under some dispute and the Karnataka Appellate Tribunal has given stay into it, and therefore government thought of giving alternate land, and it has given 2 acres of land there only. It's a government land, and government has sanctioned 2 acres of land. No, it's written that it's coming within the 100 meters of the periphery of this forest. But as far as this is concerned, they are not going to construct, I think, many buildings like that. It will be only like a Smarak, that's a park. It will be like a park, and I don't think it will be an issue.
The government has already registered the plot for the construction of Vishnuvardhan's memorial, but the Forest Department is yet to give a green signal for the construction. It has been 5 years and there has been no progress in the work of the memorial, and the dilemma still continues. Shobha Jojiga, News 9, Bengaluru.
Investigations of the twin blast in Chennai, which shocked the whole nation, has reached Namma Bengaluru. The month of May started on a sorrowful note following the twin blasts on Bangalore-Guwahati Express. CBCID of Chennai has got important leads in the case, and today were seen at Bengaluru City Railway Station. The officers were seen inspecting the city railway station and discussing details of the investigations with the authorities. 2 accused have been arrested in Chennai, and questions have been raised on where they could have boarded the Guwahati-bound train. Many suspect the bomb was planted in the fateful compartment when it was in Bengaluru. Clues which might lead them to the culprits have led the 10-member investigative team to Bengaluru. They are said to have taken all details of passengers who boarded the train from the city. When asked about it though, here is what the DIG of South Western Railway had to say.
A team led by CIDSP Mr. Ambu from Tamil Nadu is visiting SBC. They are investigating the case. They are providing all assistance. They are doing all the whatever evidence they want to collect, they are collecting.
The twin blasts claimed the life of TCS employee Swati, who was in her early 20s, and left many others injured. 7 of these are said to be in a critical state. With the 2014 elections underway, many have questioned if the blasts had political overtones or were they to just spread terror. Vishnu Prasad, News 9, Bengaluru.